Good afternoon, classmates. So this is my report. This is a continue for the report of the elephant. So feeding rates utilized are often quoted as a percentage of the body weight of mudcrab in the past. So meaning the ratio of the feeding rates given to the mudcrab should be based on the percent of the weight that is in the pan. So meaning, kung ano yung nasa pan, dapat i-measure muna yung crabs bago siya pakainin. Nasa minimum rate ng pagkain niya is natatibis sa weight ng mudcrabs. So feeding frequency is typically once or twice a day, which feeding recommend every day to minimize the risk of cannibalism. Consider the crabs hungry. So meaning po, kailangan siya yung feeding frequency niya dapat bigay twice or once or twice a day. Kasi yung cannibalism is dapat naman ng cannibalism sa isang pan pag hindi siya pinapakain on time or masasabi natin yung crabs is gutom na. So yung cannibalism will occur. Kasi yung mud crabs kumakain din ng meat. So, kung ano yung makikita niya sa environment niya, pinakain niya. So, hindi yung dapat pakainin natin, hindi niya makakain. So, kakain niya yung ibang organism or organism na sa pan. And mud crabs active late in the afternoon and early in the morning. One feed is commonly provided at the time. So, active kasi yung mga mud crab in the morning and afternoon. So, kailangan siya pakainin ng umaga at hapon. So, kaya, yung feeding frequency niya is typically is once or twice a day. So, kumbaga, morning and afternoon. Size at harvest. The size at harvest will depend on the growth of the species being cultured. Needs of marketable size. So, yung pagka-harvest ng mud crab is nakadepende sa marketable size. Kung ano yung gusto ng mga consumers, yun din ang i-harvest. Or depende din kung ano yung mga consumers na gusto nila size na i-consume or i-harvest na depende din sa demand ng customers. Most market will take variety of size but offer premium prices for particular types of mud crabs. Premium prices can be obtained in most Asian mud crab markets. So, ganun nun. So, maraming mga Asian crabs market dito sa bansa nabibenta ng mud crabs within variety of size that are being sales. Harvesting techniques. Mud crabs are reasonable tolerant to the wide range of environmental variables. So, yung mud crabs are reasonable tolerant to wide range of environmental variables. So, nabubuhay siya kahit sa brackish water, sa brackish water. Pero yung reasonable tolerant range niya is nakadepende sa environment or nasabi natin nabubuhay siya kahit yung natotolerate siya dun sa tubig. And preliminary grading at harvest should be undertaken as quickly. If the crabs identified as large enough to harvest, harvesting of crabs are commenced. So, pag na-identify na yung crab is, pag nakita na yung crab is lumaki na siya, pwede na siya harvest, yung lumaki na siya, yung crabs, na masasabi mo, diba, is maliit, pwede mo na siya i-harvest. And then, crab pots of various design can be used to harvest. Yung crab pots, yung parang isang baited ata siya, na yung harvest siya, nilagay doon, tapos may pagkaon doon sa loob ng base para ma-harvest yung mga designs na pwede gagamitin, yung baits, yung sa kanyang pots, crab pots. Crabs in the pots can be partially or selective harvest in a regular basis. To complete harvesting, either trapping is continued until more crabs are trapped. So yung trapping, yun na parang sa cages, tapos may doon sa loob ng cage is yung pampaon. So doon siya pumapasok. If marami na yung mga crabs or yung mga traps na doon nilagay, mas maganda to secure, to see na marami talagang crabs na harvest. Premium price can be obtained for female egg crabs. Female may be monitored and are only harvested when mature ovaries, red-orange, can be viewed through the carapace. So, the mud phase naman tayo. Preparation of mudcrab prior to stocking. Prior to stocking with crablets, yung crablets na maliit, mudcrab must be cleared of potential predators, large crabs, and any unwanted species. So, yung pag-stocking, meron kasi yung malalaki, so maliit, so dapat separate nyo siya para hindi maghalo yung malalaki at saka yung mga unwanted species. Farmers need to use baited traps. Yung baited traps kasi yun na, sabi ko parang siyang doon siya pumapasok yung crabs, tapos may patayan sa loob. Doon siya papasok. So yung tinatawag baited traps. To remove all mud crabs from pen before stocking. So pwede ka para tanggalin yung mga old na mud crab doon before stocking. Once a good number of baited traps have been set for several days in a pen and no crabs trapped, it can be considered free of mud crabs for the stocking. So pag marami na nilagay doon mga baited traps, and then naset na doon sa pen, so masasabi mo na yung pag nakita mo yung mga baited traps na nilagay doon na marami talaga yung trap, tapos nakita mo wala nang laman, ibig sabihin free na yung mud crabs, so wala na sa loob, so pwede ka na mag-stocking ulit. Stocking, the size of which crablets are stuck into mangrove pens depends on the size of netting used and the nursery installed within the pen. Pen with nursery, small crablets of less than 1 cm CW can be stuck. So CW means the carapace width. So doon mo makikita yung carapace, malaki ng width. So nakadepende yun. Pwede sa nursery or mga crablets. If crablets are larger than 2 cm, they can be released into main pens. So pag pumunto na siya o more than 2 cm, so separate na yun yung crablets na may haba o may laki na 2 cm, ilagay na siya sa main pen. Kasi yung purpose is para parang nasa grow pa na siya. So stocking density should produce 1 to 1.5 tons per hectare. And formula can be used to calculate the number of crabs stuck in mangrove pen. Here is the formula: X is equal to A times H divided by B times 1 divided by F. So the X is the number of crablets. So the A is area of mangrove pen, and the H represent final harvest or weight required per hectare, so kilograms. Yung B naman is average weight of crab at harvest per kilograms. Yung F is farming mortality rate. So yung mga namamatay na yung mga crabs. Example, if A is 2 and H are 1,000 kilograms and B is 0.250 kilograms and the F is 0.5. So here is the results. So 2 times 1,000 divided by 250 times 0.5 is equal to 16,000 crablets. So paano nakuha ang 0.5? So kung i-calculate nyo ito, 0.5 divide nyo sa 1 divided by 0.5 para i-times nyo, kung ang result dito i-times nyo, dito malalabas 16,000 crablets. Next, sa feeding naman tayo. If mangrove, sa mangrove pen under yung feeding. If mangrove pen is stuck while collected crablets, this can survive for 1 month without supplementary feed. So yung supplementary feed yung ibig sabihin is mga additional feeding. However, if the stock is from hatchery and is used to being feed, supplementary feed is required. Monitoring food consumption using feed trays. Next, monitoring. Record should be kept on each mangrove pen to develop the best data set possible to assist the farmer to optimize production. So, kailangan kasi, before ka mag-stocking doon ng mudcrab sa isang pen, dapat nag-record talaga. Kung ilan ilalagay sa mangrove o ilang stocking density o alam ba yung kailangan na stocking density ng isang pen, dapat naka-recorded. Ilang species na nilagay doon, at saka yung weight, dapat i-monitor din. So, no two mudcrab pens will be exactly the same in terms of number of mangrove flows, drainage, natural productivity, tidal exposure, and sediment. Next, the maintenance. The perimeter fencing of mudcrab pen must be checked routinely. So, yung perimeter fencing of mudcrab kailangan chine-check talaga routinely. So, means to say, kung pwede every day or Hindi na everyday, pero kailangan dapat i-secure talaga yung fencing of mudcrab. So farmers must be vigilant to prevent and minimize losses from poachers. So yung poachers means yung mga magnanakaw. So yung mga, alam naman natin sa kung pag nag-poacher tayo ng mga mudcrabs, meron kasi may tendency kasi yung mga poachers pumapasok kasi alam naman natin na mahal talaga yung mudcrabs. Pati yung mudcrab mahal. And then security is most important on us stocking during harvest, nearing harvest. So security is most important of nearing harvest. So kailangan talaga tayo secure natin yung seguridad ng mudcrab doon kasi especially pag malapit ng harvest. Kasi ibig sabihin yung malapit na harvest, ibig sabihin malalaki na yung mga crabs at saka kailangan siyang bantayan talaga, especially sa mga poachers. Ganun. Next is some farmers construct shelter or buildings near their farm to enable them to monitor security. So yung iba nga, yung mga farmers is nag-build sila ng mga buildings or yung mga shelter para nabantayan nila na maigi yung area nila yung farming ng mudcrabs. So crab fattening. It takes time to farm a mudcrab for market depends on the degree of fullness of the crab when started on the fattening regime. Its size or the larger the crab, the larger it will take to fatten. So pag malaki talaga yung crab is matagal na siyang i-fatten kasi nga matagal ang bantayan ng crabs. Kailangan time. So the temperature and the food provided. A crab fattening cycle typically takes from 14 to 60 days. So 40 to 60 days yung fattening cycle fattening cycle ng mudcrabs, during which their protein content can increase from 8 to 15%. Next, stocking tayo. Stocking. As crabs for fattening usually have their close tie, yung close tie niya, then can be stocked at relatively high density sample at 3 to 5 crabs meter per square. And then in some fattening system, mudcrabs are stocked in individual containers in cages or tanks to make assessing them simpler to containers, typically being designed to be just enough one market size crab to feed. Feeds and feeding in fattening systems. So mudcrab in fattening systems can be fed 7 to 10% of their total body weight, and then per day. So sometimes even higher than 10 to 15%. So nakadepende ka sa laki ng mudcrabs yung percentage na ibibigay ng for fattening. And then in fattening system, mudcrabs are typically fed trash fish or mollusk. So yung typically na pinapakain sa mga mudcrabs during fattening is yung trash fish, yung mga sobra-sobrang isda, or mollusk. This is the composition of broodstock in the table shown below. Sa composition of broodstock diet for the mudcrabs, sila serrata. So ingredients, the cleaned fish meal, shrimp with head meal, squid meal, wet flour, seaweed or Bacillarian SP, cod liver oil, lecithin, cholesterol, vitamin mix squared, and mineral mix squared, and then the calcium phosphate. So the percentage of the Chilean fish meal is 20%, the shrimp head meal is 20%, the squid meal is 20% also, the wet flour is 17%, the seaweed or the Bacillarian SP is 4%, the cod liver oil is 5%, and the lecithin is 3%, the cholesterol 1%, the vitamin mix is 3%, and the mineral mix is 4%, and also the calcium phosphate is 3%. So the approximate composition per percent is the crude oil protein is 45.03%. The crude fat is 11.64. The crude fiber is 5.18. The nitrogen-free extract is 20.13, and the ash is 15.02%. So this is the table also for the feeding rates for Sila serrata, Sila SPP, when using fresh diets, 70 to 80% moisture. So the species is that S para mamusain, the sila SPP, the S para mamusain, and CS serata, S Tranquibarica, and S olivacea. So the daily feed provided on percent body weight on stocking is 10 to 15% coming from the S para mumasain. The daily fat provided as percent body weight towards end of crop is 3 to 5%. And the silas SPP is 10%, and the daily feed provided as percent body weight towards end of crop is 5%. The Paramungsay is 4 to 6%, and the same also in the daily fed crop as percent body weight towards end of crops. And the S Tranquibarica, the daily fed provided on percent daily body weight on stocking is 5 to 10%. The daily feed provided as percent body weight towards of crop of the S Tranquibarica is 5 to 10%. And the assessing crop empty or full. To assess male and female crop sustainability for fattening, a simple guideline that has been developed in the Northern Territory, Australia, can be used. While the guideline will identify crops suitable for fattening, it was developed and then included in legislation to minimize the take of commercial unsuitable or empty crops, so that crops are returned to the wild to fatten naturally. So here's a figure below showing to you. So the female mud crab, the carapace at both points is a carapace shown in the diagram below is flexible enough to move inwards and make an audible sound when pressed if empty. Here is for the female mud crab, both points shown in the diagram below can be pressed toward inwards if empty. Here is the male and the female. That's all. Thank you.